Nothing like using some free facilities. He got his pickup truck down, it's just the wrong way up. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. Now in the previous episode, I bought the sheep, and I'm planning to do the potato processing mod. To do this, we obviously need potatoes and more land. So, for number 35, seems like the obvious one to go for, and it's also not that expensive. The lake is taking up some of it, so we get a discount, which is nice, because it still feels like we own the lake, especially as we own both sides of it. So that's 116, we need to get quite a bit more. We only have 1,400, but that's fine, because we do have quite a few different things to sell. The olives and the grapes are the big ones, and of course we do have these balers just here. I think we're going to be using most of them for the cows. But if we do feel like we've got some spare ones, then yep, they can be taken to the sell point. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this weight off. This is the big weight for the New Holland. Okay, just pop that there. Oh, yes, the brakes are very ineffective when you have that amount of weight on the back. And I'm just checking my steering. Yep, a dead zone has appeared. How annoying. Yep. But that's 1%. I tend to keep it on 1 instead of 0. Much better. Okay, so where is my flatbed trailer? I'm hoping that is down at the greenhouses already. Because I think... well, we do actually have some straw to bale. I'll probably do that first of all. But then, yeah, providing the cows are happy, we're going to move on to April. Because that is when the price for the grapes, I think it is, are at their best. And yeah, it'd be great to sell some of them. Or was it March? I can't remember. Of course, I will be checking. Okay, the trailer is not here. Here it is. Right. Let's load it up. I'm just going to load it up with everything. It's April for grapes and June for olives. I'm still going to put them on the same trailer. One will be at the front, one will be at the back. Obviously, I need to be careful when I sell the grapes so that I don't sell the olives at the same time. Just creep into the sell point. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to do water, that reminds me. I think as well, because it's going to the same place, I think if it will allow me to, I'm going to use this tanker for water as well as herbicide. There's my weight. Let's just see, how deep is the river here? Or the lake? Not too bad. And I think I'm going to do a full load. I seem to remember it can take a ridiculous amount of water. So yeah, nice full tanker. It's raining. No. Not as good for baling straw. 15,000 litres. Okay, let's just leave through here. And we're going to put into here. And although it looks like we don't need the other water tanker, technically we don't. We are going to keep it because that is for the maple syrup production and the other greenhouse. I do feel we shouldn't be mixing herbicide with water if it's going to maple syrup. Okay, there we go. All empty. So this can be stored over here. And yeah, just to address that issue again of me putting this greenhouse on somebody else's land, it is on field 35, amazingly. Yeah, another positive for buying plot 35, because it means of course we actually will own this area. I think the current owners don't mind. Yeah, I'm not sure they even know. It's because it's laid out as a grid, or like bricks actually, like when you're laying bricks, you can see. But yeah, it just encroaches into there. But just like here, I actually own this piece here, and you wouldn't have thought I do, but I do. So oh, let's get a full load of this too for maple syrup. Okay. Right. Huh. I was expecting just to leave that pumping, but looks like it really does use the tractor's PTO, because if you turn the engine off... oh no, there is an engine. If you turn the engine off it stops, but yeah, it does have this single cylinder Honda. At least I think it's a Honda. So now we can finally get these loaded up, and don't worry, I will be time-lapsing this, we don't need to see it in real time. It'll be slow and painful, but it's good to have my weight back. Keeps the tractor nice and balanced. Unlike the big one, which makes it very unbalanced, actually tips backwards. Right, so I've loaded quite a few up, but as you can see, we are still getting quite a lot of olives, which are taking the space, and we can actually put the olives into trailers, as you've just seen. I've filled this one to the top. I don't know how many we have left, or how many litres we have left of olives to spawn. Okay, definitely going to be worth putting that into a trailer. So what we'll do is we'll get the new Holland, we'll put the mast and trailer on the back, and sorry sheep, let me just back up round you. I scared it, I actually did scare it. I think that was just good timing. I don't think you can actually scare them. Wow, look at that windscreen wiper. It's crazy. I'm guessing it is supposed to be like that. The more bulk that we can do, the better, because obviously, yeah, pallets are slow, and I'm not that good with them. I get by. And yeah, we need to move those bales. So I think we're going to move on to tomorrow. Obviously, it's a very wet day now. It might cheer up later, maybe, but the straw is going to be very wet. So we'll move on to April. We'll bale the straw, we'll sell the grapes. Not the olives, not yet. And it's going to be good timing, I think. It's going to be time to sell the olives just as we need the trailers again. It's going to be taking up both of them. Okay, right. And actually, I'll just leave this trailer here, because it probably won't fill it. So much easier though. Okay then, so I'm just going to pick up the rest of these. There shouldn't be any more olive ones to spawn. That should really take care of that. But there will be maybe one more grape one to spawn. So yeah, still a bit of a job here. Much easier to do by hand, but I can't keep doing everything by hand. And also, if we can always spawn the pallets of grapes and take the olives in bulk, then we never have to worry about mixing them up on the trailer. But for these ones, because they've already spawned, yeah, we're just going to have to do it this way. So we'll keep them tucked right up on the back of the trailer. There we go. But as I said, this won't be interesting, so I will see you in a second. Okay, I would imagine that a few more grapes will have spawned by tomorrow morning, but it won't be too many. Let's just tidy this up, but yeah, that should have been there. Whoops. Whoops. Being attacked by my own pallets. It is always best, I think, if I just neaten it up a bit, otherwise I run the risk of them all going everywhere. But that's pretty good. 32,000 litres of grapes, 18,000 of olives, plus the rest of the olives, got loads. And yeah, we've got a little bit of space for some more grape pallets. Problem with the dolly trailer is it does like to pivot on it when I'm loading, and it probably is a bit too heavy at the front. But anyway, yes, let's move on. Let's go and rest. The cows are still working their way through hay, which is good, because yeah, I think I gave them some hay accidentally. So by the morning, we can give them a proper mixture. Let's see what the weather's like. Oh, looks lovely. Good. A beautiful day to be baling straw. So, oh dear, we've got minus £134. And we have no more pallets. Is that because it's finished? Yes, it has finished. We're missing materials. At a guess seed. Oh, solid fertilizer. Well, that's fine because we can come back with solid fertilizer. It would be good to buy it in bulk, I suppose. I think probably on this occasion we are just going to have to buy the pallets, or the bags of fertilizer. But in the future we'll buy it in bulk with the trailers. Unfortunately they're now full of olives. But what's the price like? Yep, looks promising. Oh, it's supposed to get up to 3,000 though. We're still quite a way off that. It's moved to May as well. Things have shifted. This is disappointing. But it does mean that later on in this month, things will be better. So let's put the time to times 10. Just check up on the cows. Yep, they've run out of food, so we'll give them a mixture. Virtual Daggerwin, what are you doing here? This will do. We'll take this bale. Actually, I should just be able to drop it straight into that because we've already got plenty of hay in it. It's hay rich, which is not good. We do need to put plenty more silage in, but that should convert it quite well. Yep, so that's already converted it, so that's perfect. That's total mixed ration. I think I'm just going to tip all of this. In it goes. We can attach this tractor to the baler to do the straw bales. That dog just sits there watching me all the time. But soon we're going to be able to harvest those 2 crops, barley and oats, which were a mistake. Thankfully, it's looking highly likely they're going to be done separately. So it wasn't for nothing. It just makes it awkward. Enjoy, cows. Please do make plenty of milk for me. I want to buy fur number 35 as soon as possible. I think we're doing well with this baler too. I've had it for quite some time. I'm impressed with it. But soon, its time will come. We might still keep it, I suppose, for doing silage bales, but for doing straw and stuff like that, I would much prefer to have a square baler. Also, I'm quite happy with that parking location for the combine. If only we could put a small shed there or something. It's unfortunate that it's on so much of a hillside, so much of a slope there, but it's just the way it is. I'll probably just put a bit of gravel down, which will cost us. Yes, gravel is something which does not come free. Only dirt and grass comes free on here. Concrete, asphalt, gravel, all that sort of stuff we need to try and find a price for. Right, automatic unload, and here is the first bale. I think this is going to be a very fast job. It didn't fill up that quickly. Oh, there it is. So once this is done, I can check the price again, and hopefully it's going to be quite good for grapes. And if it isn't, then we'll go and get some fertilizer, and then we can do the selling of the grapes. because I can put fertilizer pallets on the tanker. It's got like a platform for us to carry pallets and bags, which I like. I think that is a really good feature. We're almost there. Probably half a bale. I'm not going to produce another one. But that's actually not bad. I think we've got more than I was expecting. And we don't really need too many straw bales, we've already got plenty. Oh no, one's rolled into the combine. Another good reason for parking it there. And it looks like it hit the wheel too, so it hasn't put a massive dent in the side. Yep, so 43% of that one. We've got a few odd bits, but nothing significant. So let's get this back to the farm. I'll check the price for grapes. We'll see how we're doing. I find it hard to believe we'll have got close to £3,000 in that time, but you never know. Cows are doing much better. Yeah, it's really taking its time, isn't it? It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I thought it'd be much higher. But then again, I did say we shouldn't be too picky. Great demand at dairy products. Is that for milk? It must be for milk. Oh wow, 3,142? That is significantly higher than what we should ever expect. Okay, forget the grapes, we'll do them tomorrow. We're going to do milk today, but I will do seed first of all. Since everything is taken up except for the tanker, we shall use it. But really, this is a flatbed tanker. A flatbed trailer built on top of a tank. And that's not even the reason why I bought it. I bought it just because it was compatible with herbicide. And I suppose we could, well no, I was going to say we could bring back some herbicide, but then we have no money. We'll have some money from the milk, but probably not too much. Probably enough to buy a couple of pallets. But I think, I don't know for sure, but I think we're doing okay for herbicide. Yeah, it's good enough. Definitely good enough. So we'll put plenty of sea bags on here, funded by the milk, if we can get there. This is quite heavy. I don't think the milk tank has a hitch on the back. It would be nice if it did. If we could take both at the same time, that would be lovely. But yeah, I just don't think we do. Actually, this tanker can take milk, but this is sort of going against what I said. I said we're not going to put anything else in it. It's had chemicals in it. So that's kind of annoying. Probably me role-playing a bit too much there. Maybe me taking it a bit too seriously. But no, honestly, I would not want to drink milk which has had chemicals in it. As in, these kind of chemicals. So let's get our 3,000 or so litres put into here. It's not too much, but it's something, and the price is good. Hello, sheep. Lovely to see you. I can't wait for the trees to start growing too. It's going to totally change the landscape. It's actually really good timing that this milk came to a good price now. Because I would have just sold the grapes anyway, I think. That's given us a lovely big boost of almost £13,000. And also, having looked at the prices again, they're really moving together. The best price for olives and grapes. Before it was looking like April and June, and now they're both looking like May. So maybe we can just sell everything. It's going to be amazing. Beginning of the next episode, hopefully we can make a fortune. And, well, I don't know if it'll be enough to buy the field. It might be. In fact, I think it probably will be. So we might be buying plot 35 as soon as tomorrow. Anyway, let's leave this here. And let's finish off by getting all of the seed so that we can resume the grape and olive production. But yeah, as soon as we own 35, we can actually get cracking with preparing for the potato processing mod, where we can make many products out of potatoes. Right, so we need to get as many as possible of the seeds and the fertilizer. I think if we go for 4 seeds, because they're running low, and obviously we've completely run out of fertilizer. Oh no, don't have enough money for that. Yep, that should be good. Yep, let's just take a look again. Seeds very low, solid fertilizer completely run out. So we can use their super duper telehandler, which is round the back, and load these up. There we go. Yep, so sadly that's all I could afford. It would have been nice to get a full tray load, but soon. Soon the grapes and the olives can fund themselves. That's the plan. And of course the new plot, which is going to be very nice. I'm not sure what the actual load rating is for this trailer. I think it's designed just so we can carry a few extra pallets. I'm obviously putting quite a few very heavy bags up there, which will also make it fairly top heavy. But still, it's all I have, I think, at the moment. Need to free up some trailers. Need to be careful here, going downhill on a steep bend. Oh, it's pushing my tractor. Oh no. Yeah, probably should have had this on the New Holland. My brakes, they'll be worn out. There we go, safely down here. And this is where it looks quite entertaining, where we see all of the seed and fertilizer depositing from underneath like a cow's udder. Milking the tanker. Yes, what a thought. Anyway, that's great. That's going to resume all of the operations here, except for that one. Is that going? There we go. Okay, brilliant. So I'll just check upon the menu and see how we're doing now. It's always going to show us red because we need so much of everything to keep this really, really healthy. But as you can see, we have produced so much. It's going to make us so much money. So we can leave that to continue. And yeah, we're going to be hopefully having a big selling session in the morning. But that is all tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.